Salutations, my people. You're watching ARTV. My name is Tay Chaplin, content creator, AV God, Social Supreme, and this is Bants with Tay. Wakanda Forever! As you can see, I just came back from Wakanda. And there are a few things I need to tell you about Wakandan people. So as you already know, we're going to be talking about Black Panther today. Black Panther has taken the world by storm. I have not seen this much black unity ever since they beat up, what's his face? OJ. You gonna say OJ? So Black Panther is one of my favorite characters in Marvel. This is very difficult to say because I was once a DC fanboy. Batman, Superman, Green Lantern. Green Lantern is my favorite. You know what this is. You know what it is. But then, when it comes to Marvel, I don't know, something very unauthentic about Marvel and its characters and everything. But what's better than a black man who can whoop Captain America's ass, who is the richest man, richer and smarter than Tony Stark, has more technology, and also eats a heart-shaped herb that gives him superpowers in bed? It's not like a sex thing? No? Anyway, Black Panther is the story of T'Challa, who's the king of Wakanda. Wakanda is a fictional African country, and they are light years ahead of the whole world. They have like a force field that kind of protects them from everybody else. Forest Whitaker was giving them all sorts of vibes, right? And you know, like, he has that like uncle, he's like, yes, they talk to me like this. As a Wakandan, I'm spitting everywhere right now. I just drank coffee, sorry. It's like, yes, everywhere they talk to me like this. As a Wakandan, you must respect the tradition. Tradition. I swear he says tradition in all the movies he acts in, right? He actually does. Black Panther is a brilliant film. It was mind-blowing. I must just break out of character for 1 second and say that I am incredibly proud for all the fucking African countries, right? Did I just swear? No swearing? Fuck. Sorry. So Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, everybody's turning up. They have like drummers, everyone's coming in trad. You know, the only different thing I would say, maybe like next time you're making a movie about Africa, have some African actors in it. You could have given Peter Duce like a role or something, RMD. It has broken all of the Marvel box office records. I think it's made about like 200 mil right now. And it's definitely going to go to like 1 billion. So shout out to everybody. Fun fact, how old do you guys think Chadwick Boseman is? He's 44. King T'Challa, he's 44 years old. He looks like he has been living in Wakanda and drinking that fountain of youth. Like, you know, like baby tears, and like, he's young. He's young.
Black don't crack, baby.
Black don't crack! Ooh, by the way, Bow Wow has a new girlfriend. Now, if any of you were born in the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s, you're a Bow Wow fan. I don't care. But then recently, this guy just keeps on letting me down. I don't know what to say. First of all, it was a Bow Wow challenge where he lied that he was on a private jet, but he was flying economy in Delta. And then like he's always like dating all these crazy women who eventually break up and say that he has a small penis. Doesn't help that he is 5'2". This is all facts, people. Anyway, Bow Wow is dating this girl and her name is Yummy. End of story. Speaking about train wrecks, let's talk about Fergie singing the national anthem. Oh my God. Look, guys, by the way, I have a cold because Ali made me come to work in the rain. This, can you see this material? It holds water. I'm not feeling well. If there is no episode next week, blame Ali. Hashtag blame Ali. It's spelled A-L-E-E, not A-L-L-E. I never made that mistake. Fergie was singing out her lungs, and this was at the All-Star game, and Steph Curry was dying of laughter. LeBron was dying of laughter. Everybody was just like looking in amazement. Chris Rock was like, what the fuck is going on over here? Yo, it was crazy. Like Chance was like looking like, and he was like covering his face and laughing. Thank you, Fergie, for your service. I appreciate you. R&B music in Nigeria is growing at a rapid pace. You have so many new, beautiful, talented artists that are doing the most. Pretty much doing the most. I have relied on the West for R&B music for the longest time, but happily, I am glad to say that R&B music is here, and hopefully it is here to stay. I don't know. Let's talk about some artists. Number one, Mitch Straw, and he makes good R&B music. You know, you don't feel like he's saying like any of the cliche R&B lines, rhyming bed with head, or rhyming, you know, love with love, and then like love me more, baby, and stuff like that. Like it's incredibly personal. Shout out to Miss Straw. Also, we have people like Teiwa. Now, that is Teiwa, not to be confused with Tay Chaplin. But the fact is, Teiwa makes some of the greatest R&B music Nigeria's ever seen, right? He has a single out called Video Star. I got the chance to actually like hear him talk about what the song is about, which is a girl that is addicted to vices, and he's basically trying to give her some good advice to, you know, slow down. It's a really good song, dope video. He also has a project out called Passports. Passports is actually a really, really good project. Oh, you know I know my shit. That's right, girl. Like, look, what more can I say about this guy? Like, he's dope. You know what? A lot of the new cats are pretty young, which I am very proud of. It shows like a certain like growth in Nigerian parents' mind. I mean, obviously now they're saying Davido driving Bentleys, so they know like, yeah, music can make money, right? But then you talk about Teiwa, then you have to now come and talk about Odunsi, who is making, at first I thought he was a rapper, but then he's not a rapper. He's like, I would call him a crooner because he makes very, very introspective music. The favorite song that he's made that I like is In the Morning and then Desire. Also, you have to talk about Lady Donley. Lady Donley, Ice Cream with Tony Thomas, who is also part of the new school R&B. Look, listen, and this is my favorite part about it, right? Everybody's working together. Everybody is interconnecting. There's still competition, but then they also understand that in order to like shift the paradigm, we gotta connect, baby. Wakanda Forever! Wow. Wow. Too much coffee is not good for you guys. I also feel R&B music is bringing a particular vibe to Nigeria that we all need, which is, you know, my good friend Will, he calls it the mental scape. So a lot of people, when they listen to music in someone's car, driving, or in the club, right? And all those songs are dope, but then they're made for the club. They're made to listen to with other people. And now more Nigerians are making songs that you can plug in your earphones or headphones and you can just get into a vibe, which I really enjoy. I also think this is a good vibe for males and females in the Nigerian place. R&B is on the grow! And I'm excited, man. And that has been the conversation for today. All right, guys, this segment is called Playlist 4. This is the chance where I make a playlist to curate and set the vibe for any type of situation that's happening for you. So today, Playlist 4 is a sad one. Unfortunately, I'm single, and life has not been treating me as nicely as it would. That's a lie. I've been single for years. But the fact is, today, this is the playlist for breakups. Now, Valentine's Day just passed. Things might not have gone your way, but these songs are meant to help you and put you in a positive space to make sure that whoever that person is that broke your heart can stay in the past and you can move into something better. Now let's go into playlist 4. Number 1, listen. Kanye West has made some dope breakup songs, and I don't think he even knew it, right? There are 2 songs I'm going to mention, 2 for 1. You're welcome. Number 1, it's Stronger by Kanye West, right? Nah, they don't kill me, can only make me stronger. And he said, like, be my Black Kate Moss tonight. Like, listen, that's one of my favorite songs. Kanye West, Heartless is a different one, right? Because I feel like in the breakup, you have to understand the vibes, right? Because sometimes you want to feel like you want to embrace the sadness and like turn off the lights, you know, just have like a little cry. No cry don't hurt nobody, you know, that's fine. That's Heartless, right? This is how you do it, right? So the night before, you do Heartless, right? Have a little cry, have a shower. You know, like when you do, you know when like you're in the shower, right? And the shower just pouring down, and you give them that like Will Smith like hand on the wall as the water's just like pouring down and just like bumping Heartless. And then in the morning, you get your coffee, Stronger, and you're off to your job because you have to make that money, man. Gotta make that money. Number 2, is Tiwa Savage bad, right? It's kind of odd because like in the chorus she's like, oh, are you rolling with me or not? Are you trying to get money with me or not? That's not the part you should focus on. You should focus on the part where she goes, I'm better than bad, you know. I'm better than bad, you know. Because you're better than bad. Ain't nobody gonna steal your shine. You have to understand that before you get into a relationship, you have to love you before you can love anyone else. So Tiwa Savage, number 2, bad. Number 3, I would say Burna Boy, Smooth Sailing. This is one of my favorite songs off that album. I'm not going to sing it because I actually do have a cold, but it's a really nice song. You should go check that out. Number 4, I would say, okay, Outkast, Roses. The song literally goes, I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but play a little closer, see, roses really smell like ooh. So guys, we have had our council meeting, and I believe Outkast Roses is out, and Forget You by CeeLo Green is in. Now, we all know the song. It goes like, I've been driving around town with the girl I love when I say, fuck you. Alright guys, this has been Bants with Tay. My name is Tay Chaplin. You're watching ARTV. Come back here for more juicy stuff, conversations, culture, paradigm shifting shit. And yes, this has been our show. Wakanda Forever!